I did say I was putting in another one, didn't I? Zabuzan Haku. Obviously, it's gonna be short though.
この霧の中で俺を倒そうなんざ甘いんだよ。こいつ。この俺が後ろを取られるとはな。ザブザ、お前は俺に勝てないよ。どの口がほざいてやがる。勝てねえのはお前たちの方だ。お前も分かっているんじゃないか。
Our first time seeing a real life battle between two elite ninjas.
奴らには人を殺す覚悟はない。だが白は違う。小さい頃から俺が徹底的にファイティングスキルズを叩き込んだ。結界限界という恐るべき機能を持った戦闘機械だ。忍びに感情は不要。必要なものは力のみ。貴様にもあのガキどもにもないものだ。 せっかく俺の背中を取ったんだ。かかってこいよ。まさか今更
Oh yeah. Ishisaru tori ne I soru tari ni shishi something.
俺の方から行かせてもらうぜ。いい反応だ。それくらいはやってもらわねえとな。 忍びに感情は不要か。だが、ザブさん、お前ほどの男なら分かっているはずだ。たとえ忍びだとしても感情をなくし、機械として生きることはできない。お前も、あの少年も。
Like it went like I still remember that funny thing though. It was like Ushisaru ji ne I tori ushima tori ni tori inu tori mi ushi something.
桃地ザブだ。 そして、ヒョウトン使いの白。波の国を舞台に。
That was when they were first explaining Jutsu hands-ons for the first time.
ザブザはガトーという雇い主の命を受け、忍びという名の道具として、一切の感情を殺し。
Well, Naruto and Kakashi will be doing the fighting. Naruto mainly against Haku, Kakashi against Zabuza. Although no Nine Tails form though, you know, no first Nine Tails form that is. No one-tailed Naruto, sadly. 勝てねえよ。ザブザ、お前ほどの男がガトーに雇われるとな。うん。所詮忍びは道具だ。俺も白も目的のために今は道具として貴様をぶっ倒す。 First you play as Zabuza, and then I think Kakashi is next, and then Naruto and Haku. First Zabuza, then Haku. There you go. That should have killed him. What the hell? Yeah, you had to like get a selective amount of points and stuff just to win, but it was pretty annoying. Once they start jumping you and stuff like that, then you just lose like that. Practically the only Zabuza and Haku side mission in Clash Ninja, funny enough. The only Gato I'm thinking about for some reason is Annabelle Gato. But continue. Do I think Gato makes a good Yakuza villain? Not better than Sohei Dojima. Sohei Dojima is the best fat Yakuza there is. Well, I'd say Sohei Dojima and Gato are kind of the same size. Although Sohei is much more taller. Oh well, Naruto just went anywhere. What they did to Inari's father? Yeah, they tried to make an example out of they pinned him to a they tied the dude up to a piece of wood or something, and they made an example. They basically showed all the villagers an example of what happens to anyone who tries to play the hero, and Kaiser died because of that. Kaiser was practically the only hero in the land of waves that wanted to stand and fight for what was right. And when he died that day, Inari just gave up. He stopped believing that there would ever be a hero in the land of waves. Well, that's true though, but that's mainly in the anime. And remember that when it was airing on Cartoon Network, you already know that. Well, then again, Naruto in general, for example, and it's the same thing with Bleach and One Piece and many other animes, that when you watch the animes, they're always going to be censored. No matter what year they came out in, they're always going to be censored. And mind you, Cartoon Network wouldn't be responsible for censoring it and stuff like that. Sometimes they would censor certain animes, but not all the time though. But animes back then and even now are censored. Depends on the channel though, but if you read the manga really has things differently in the manga. Especially for Bleach. Or in One Piece. Like for One Piece, for example, in the manga of One Piece, when Luffy and Zoro and them were trapped by Broke Works, Zoro, they were literally froze and shit, and Zoro was saying he was gonna cut his legs off, and Zoro cut his legs off in the manga. If y'all think Zoro was crazy in the anime, he's way more crazier in the manga. Dude literally cut his legs off just to get out of ice, and he did. Now Bleach, what was it? I think Rangiku was badly hurt in Bleach during the Arrancar arc. Half of Rangiku's stomach was literally like cut, I think. She was badly wounded on her stomach and it was brutal. Hiyori was cut in half by Aizen. Some are probably thinking, oh, Orihime must have healed them because Orihime's power has the ability to reject time. To heal someone by rejecting time and stuff, time and space, and then just like going back in time to heal them. But it wasn't Orihime that healed Hiyori. It was Unohana from what I heard. Most likely ours, most likely. So the point I'm getting at is that all anime are censored. You could be like, oh, he wasn't badly hurt or anything, but in the manga it's a completely different story. Remember when Ino said in the uncut edition when she said, "Oh yeah, that's right." You know, Shikamaru said something too when he was giving up the match. He was all like, "To hell with it, I give up." Or there was another one too, near the end of Naruto when it was in the filler episodes, and I think when Shikamaru was fighting together with Ino and Shoji, Ino was all like, "You know what, Shikamaru, you could kiss my ass." I'm like,
しかし、連戦により体は限界を迎えていた。その一瞬の隙を突かれ、白は致命的な一撃を受けてしまう。もはやナルトにかなわないと悟った白は己の最後を予感していた。一方、
What about the what's going on, Cross? What about the Blu-rays and DVDs? Okay, so for those are the cut versions. Back then, for part 1, Naruto was fully uncut from the beginning all the way to the end. Those are like separate Blu-rays and DVDs from, you know, if you're talking about the newly released Blu-rays for Naruto and them, then no. Those would be the regular ones with cut versions of the series that take out the swearing and stuff. My uncle actually had all of the Naruto uncut box sets back then. I don't know what he did with them, but if he still had them, I would have paid to have all those. They used to have Naruto uncut DVDs back then, but I don't know what happened to them. I'm not even sure if YouTube still I think I have one of them though for season 1 of Naruto, but what I do know is that all of part 1 Naruto uncut is completely finished. And the covers for the classic DVDs of Naruto back then, including Shippuden, were actually very good. Nowadays, if you see the Blu-rays for Naruto and even Shippuden, they look so bad, man. They look so horrible. They literally treat the box sets for Blu-ray of both Naruto and Shippuden, they make them a joke. They're a big joke. If you look at them, the box sets aren't even taken seriously by fans. Everybody says the old versions of the Blu-rays and DVDs were way better. I know we're getting off topic a bit, but no, no uncut. I don't even think there's uncut for Shippuden, funny enough. But just part 1, I think they did it for. I would say uncuts were mainly more of a thing back then. So nowadays, uncuts don't really, you know, happen these days. That was mainly like a thing back in the day, though. Back then, like when they would, well, back then I think when they also did Yu-Gi-Oh! Uncut, but Yu-Gi-Oh! Uncut only had about like 5 or 6 episodes. Literally where they played Passionate Duelist in the dub version, but which I think was far better than what they play now, but yeah. Ah, you saw that? Honest opinion? Kakashi. Hold on, give me 1 sec.
さすがは忍び方の7人衆の一人、鬼人と恐れられた男。
Oh, then if that's what you want to do, Steph, then go for it.
ザブザはその名に恥じぬ猛烈な攻撃を見せ、戦いは拮抗した。しかし、その心の内は忍びのあり方について大きく揺らぎ、隙を生む。
This soundtrack hits me the most. Oh my god.
生じた隙を補うために、白は命を懸けてザブザを守り、そして散った。
Oh, then don't give them up then. I'm not giving mine up. They're a symbol of my faith.
ザブザは表面的には冷静を保った。しかし、ザブザにとって白の存在は決して道具ではなかった。この勝負の結末は見え始めていた。あとはザブザを仕留めれば全てが収束する。しかし、事態はとある人物の出現によって急変した。ザブザの雇い主、ガト。白を失い、自らも負傷したザブザを使えないものと判断したガトは、
If I'd have to watch it live, then that means I'd have to be in Japan for that stuff, and I'm not going to do that.
抵抗するにも、俺もナルトも、皆のチャクラは限界だった。だが一人、ザブザだけは、裏切りの雇い主に向け、その眼
Oh yeah, that's right, the anime cutscene.
もはや動かない両腕。口に一つ、苦内を。
Although they changed up a bit of things different from the anime, of course. Like how Gato never really fell off the bridge. Zabuza jumping upside down, bro. That was just crazy. The demon of the hidden mist. They really thought Zabuza was a monster, man. Only to be surprised that the demon of the hidden mist is human. Gato! How do you? Why the hell would they even? They're supposed to literally show the scene where he literally like he wasn't even supposed to be that far from the bridge, that far from the edge, bro. He was supposed to be pushed straight down to the straight off the bridge.
感情は不要だがどうやら俺も無理だったようだ
Facts though, Gato a pussy.
あの子のもとに。
かかし。
雪。
悪いな、かかし。ハク、泣いているのか。ずっと。
And people think Dragon Ball is the best anime. Dragon Ball need to take lessons from Naruto, bro, because I know that's bullshit. You could never hit me with nostalgia. Dragon Ball can never hit me with as much nostalgia as Naruto has. You can go to that place with them, Zabuza, together. Naruto holding on to Kakashi like a father and son.